We're now into the second wave of COVID-19 in Manitoba. To give you a little context, my name is Jonathan Hoskin. I'm the pastor of St. George's Anglican Church, Brandon, St. Luke's Anglican Church, Souris. My wife is a school teacher on a Hutterite colony. We have 4 school-aged children attending public school in Brandon. I'm an extrovert, and I can't spend time with the members of the church communities that I serve, not in person anyways. And I live with the stresses of concern for the health and safety of my family members and of all the folks whom I love dearly but can't spend time with right now. Because we're into the second wave of COVID-19, I want to say something to you today about bathtubs. I'm no plumber, but I want you to picture a bathtub in your head. Maybe there's a faucet and a drain, and somewhere there's an overflow drain. Every one of us has an anxiety bathtub in us. There are ways that anxiety regularly comes to us. Things like the gas light coming on in the car or running out of milk in the morning. There are small stressors that have simple solutions. As long as the anxiety inputs match the normal drainage, well, we do all right. But when the anxiety level rises, when life is hitting us with those anxious worries, little ones or big ones, faster than our regular drain can keep up, well, we might end up using the overflow drain. We might even overflow the tub. Your bathtub has a capacity. There's a volume that it can hold. When it overflows, you lose it. All of the things come together and you lose it. Usually with the people closest to you, with your family, with your friends, with your co-workers. Every now and then somebody you're not close to will lose it with you and you'll be left wondering what's going on. When people lose it, all of their inner mess and turmoil, their inside stuff comes out. With people who are emotionally bonded to them, their mess is caught in those people's bathtubs, who will either help them regain some composure by being the added anxiety repository they need in that moment, or they will themselves become overburdened by the new infusion of this person's anxiety and lose it too. You can maybe think of some situations where these things have happened to you. With people shut in, enjoying less contact with others, we need to find new ways of draining the excess anxieties that build up in our bubbles. Recognizing that pressures will rise, what new practices do you need to plan to take on to help relieve your anxiety? Regular exercise? Crossword puzzles? More frequent phone calls to old friends? I pray, and my concern drains to Jesus. The most beautiful part of that is that his capacity is never reached or exceeded, and so he doesn't lose it in reaction. I do pray for the betterment of the circumstances that we're living in, but more importantly, I pray for grace for all of us who are living with heightened levels of stress, and that as God is gracious to me, so I might also be gracious. I want to encourage you today to pull the plug on your anxiety bathtub. Find an appropriate outlet for your tub to drain into and let it drain there. Because when you're losing it and all of your inside is spilling out all over the people you care most about, you're probably not helping them. And when someone you care about needs to dump all over you, maybe they're shouting or being rude, try not to take it personally. Their bathtub is at capacity and they're overflowing. It's not about you. It's about a lack of an appropriate outlet in their life. You can help them to find one later. For now, just don't take it personally, because that's when their overflow turns into your overflow. On the other side, just as your overflow can raise everyone else's anxiety, your calm can lower it. Sometimes the best thing you can bring to a situation is your calm. And I firmly believe that our current pandemic situation is one of those times.